Hi guys, welcome back to Football Stan. And yes, European Super League is definitely coming. It's definitely coming. Obviously, top 15 teams with obviously 20 leagues team. That's gonna happen. 20 league team games is gonna happen, and that's sad. That's really really sad. The problem that I have with this is no relegation. That's the problem. We say football is for everyone, right? We say football is for everyone. So why now? Suddenly, we are basically making sure that these big clubs, so-called big clubs, are getting the chance. I just don't get it. There is no reason why they are called big clubs, because they want Premier League, they want Champions League. And if you play in that Super League, this is all these Premier League and Champions that you have won is gone. It's actually gone. So I don't know, man. What is a club? What is a club? It's fans. It's the heritage. It's basically trophies that you have won. It's not the board. It's not the owners, but it's gone just like that, man. And this is really sad. People are saying, oh, it would happen, and I was like, no, it will not happen. But I was wrong. It is definitely gonna happen. But here's the thing. There are a few things that we need to consider. That UEFA have made some comments which is looking good, not good in the sense in terms of football, but making sure that this thing, which is this shit thing, is they believe it's gonna go, it's the future of football. It will be gone. I hope UEFA make sure that this will be gone. So basically, they have made comment that if a player is playing in one of these leagues, they will not be able to play World Cup and any UEFA tournament, something like that. So any sponsored tournaments, any international tournament, they will not be able to play. Now here's the thing. If I was, let's say Bruno, if I was a good player, okay, my dream is to play for my national team. I want to play for my club. I love my club, but national team is the first thing. My dream is to play for my national team, represent my national team in the World Cup stage, and maybe win it. That's my dream, and you cannot just give up on that like that. So hopefully, I really, really do hope that these things, with UEFA making the comments like this, basically make sure that these big idiots like American owners, Glazers, Perez, man, they will make sure that, okay, this is going way too out of control, let's just back off, But the Sky has basically made there's some not rumors, but a member of, one of the 6 clubs, Premier League clubs, have said it that they don't care. They know that they will be backlash. They knew this was gonna happen, and they don't care. They don't care about bad publicity right now. They don't care about bad PR at the moment. I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? What do you care? You care about money. And the funny thing is, when UEFA said this, that they will not be able to play World Cup or Euros, these owners are happy. These owners are saying that's great. Why? Because then the players who are playing for this team will not be exposed basically to possibility of getting injured. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm trying my best to not say any bad words. I'm trying my best because it doesn't make any sense to me. And the irony is this: they are saying that this is done for fans. This is done for fans. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We hate you, man. We hate you. We don't need this. We are happy with Champions League. We are happy with those games. When we think about Champions League, we think about the night in 1998, 1999 for me, when United won. For Liverpool fans, 2005, right? We think about those, but we don't want to play these teams every second game. We don't want to play at Real Madrid. There's 1 or 2 nights that we love, right? It's not every day. If it becomes every day, it just don't make sense. And why we are the top 6 teams? Tell me, United, Liverpool, United, Arsenal, and Tottenham. I'm sorry, you're not even in the Champions League at the moment. You didn't even qualify in this group stage, United. So how the so-called big teams have this direct path? And for me, as a football fan, one of the best, experiences was, even though I was a United fan, I loved the way Leicester won it. Well, that's gone. Yeah, that's gone. All the small teams will not have a chance, basically. And why I hate this even more, because there are 2 possibilities now. That either Premier League will allow them to play in the Premier League, which is very unlikely now, because Premier League is really against this thing. And if they allow it, I don't know, man. I don't know. I still don't get it why they will allow it. But if they don't allow it, now suddenly the money that these big six teams actually generate for the league is huge. Now, without that money, all the other teams will suffer. And without the money that all the other teams are getting, the lower leagues will suffer, and the things goes on, and every league will suffer. That's the thing. And football will go down in next 20 30 years, because okay, right now it's like everyone's dream. If a football fan, everyone's dream is to play for the clubs. With this, with pyramid gone, with the lower leagues gone, it's either, you have to be the best to play in Super League or something like that, or to play in the Premier League you have to be decent as well. There's no backup plan for now. So if you're good, you'll be there, otherwise there's not. So you cannot make a living. So Vardy, you remember Vardy, he used to play for lower leagues. That kind of players is gone. If this was the system back then, Vardy would not be here. Vardy would not be playing and banging goals for Leicester. He would not be, like amazing. We are calling out Vardy, bro. He's the shit, man. And here's the thing. Tell me one thing as well. Bruno, Kane, Sterling, Rashford, not playing for England or not playing for Portugal, not playing for the national team, to play in the World Cup, to play in Euros. I'm sorry. If I have given an opportunity to play in national team, for my national team, and basically represent United, I would take national team every single day. Even for one game, man, to represent my country in the World Cup, that's a dream for every football fan. That's a dream. And here's the thing. Obviously, they are saying that this is for fans. Now, funny enough, we have a banner, United fan. We have a banner that football is nothing about fans. This season was shit because there was no fans. Everything, I don't understand why these owners haven't really realized that football is nothing without fans. This season was bad because there's no fans in the ground. There's no passion at all, and without passion, without fans, football is nothing. I genuinely hope if this happens, I hope that we just don't support these teams, just don't watch the game, so they realize they fucked it up big time, man. They fucked it up big time. I tried to control myself to say any bad word, but I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm so pissed off as of now. I'm so pissed off. And the funny thing is, in the Sky report, in the Sky Sports, basically they said that these owners have said it, that they don't care about the football. They don't care. Football is a secondary thing for them. Money is the main thing. Money is the main thing. They don't want relegation. I just don't get it. Why you don't want relegation? Because you feel like you're not good enough? That's why, right? Otherwise, there's no problem in relegation, right? There should not be any problem. Now, here's the thing. Do you think so that when they get this kind of money, they will improve? Do you think so Arsenal will improve knowing that they will get a bare minimum money every time, which is almost $300 million, 300 million basically every year? They will be getting that kind of money. Why would they invest? So I'm sorry, this money is not going to the football club. This money is not going to improving the quality of football team. It's not going to improving the basically buying the players. It's going back to the pocket, to the owners. Those owners, Perez, fuck Glazers. I hate you. I really do hate you. I feel so bad. I feel so ashamed, because I know I'm a United fan. I love my club, yeah, way too much. But United and Real Madrid have been the key. They have been the key. And it's just sad. I don't know how to basically say it. But without this thing, I don't know, man. I want to watch Premier League. I don't want the Super League, bro. I don't know, man. What's gonna happen in future? I was so sure that this will never happen. But again, this is happening. It's definitely happening. But with the UEFA comments that either they will not be allowed to play in the World Cup, I think there's still a chance. I just feel like there's still a chance. But with this comment of them saying that we expected this backlash, I expected that, they are happy that they will not be playing the World Cup. I just don't get it. What's the problem with these, Glazers? And the funny thing is, Glazers said in that, report, Glazers said that they don't understand why relegation is still in the Premier League, because in America, there's no relegation. They don't care about the relegation because they want the paycheck every time. They want to make sure that they are playing in the league and getting a minimum money, even without investing in the game, because they want cash. All they care about, fucking greedy assholes, care about money. It's nothing but it's only money, man. I cannot see any other different angle. It's always about the money. They are making money. That's all. And I'm so happy that teams like Bayern, PSG, Dortmund, Porto, Roma, they have said no. I mean, officially Bayern, Dortmund, Porto, and Roma have said it that there's a no, and PSG, I mostly believe that they have said no. Now here's the thing: why this is happening? Fair play to Porto and Roma, because Roma, Italy, a lot of people, a lot of teams from Italy are going, right? So Roma, fair play to you guys. Porto, fair play to you guys. It was a great opportunity for Porto. Let's be real. It's not the biggest club, so it was a huge opportunity for Porto to grab that cash. But they remain. Football's for everyone. Football is about freedom. We say the tagline for football is, it is a sport for everyone. It's a sport for only rich people now, right? They are controlling, they are doing everything. It's not a sport for everyone. It's nothing without fans, and you are dissing the fans. You don't even care about the fans, man. So I was really sad with this. But yeah, German club, why they are not joining? Because 51% ownership is for for fans. One thing I have to say though, that PSG, I'm sorry. I've been critical of you guys. I've always said that PSG is money. We all said, we all use the dollar sign in the PSG. We always said the PSG killed football. Well, I'm sorry, they didn't kill football. It's United, it's Liverpool, it's Real Madrid, Barcelona, Arsenal, the biggest club with the heritage, with the history. We are the one who are killing football. PSG said no. After all we have said it, that they're all about money. They only care about money. But that's not how it is. That's not how it is, bro. I'm just dumbfounded. I don't know how to basically accept this. Yesterday night, I was like, no, this can never happen. And still, it's been almost 24 hours. It's been almost 20 hours. And I still don't understand how to basically process this shit. Football can be gone. Like, it can be gone. These teams can be gone. There are two possibilities. If these teams are allowed to play in Premier League, yes, it's a good thing for Premier League, because Premier League will still make money, and all the other teams will still make money. It's a good thing for Premier League. But I feel like in that case, it's all right. It's all right. But I still hate this league. I still hate this league, because Champions League will be gone. So that's one thing. The other thing is, if Premier League remove all these teams, which they should, then either it will be a success, either this league will be a huge success and Premier League is gone because they can't make the money, or this league will be shit. It will be shit, because football is nothing but fans, and we as fans together, we will just boycott it. We will not watch it. And then these clubs will realize, oh, they are not making the money, they are fucked. They will call back to Premier League, they will call back to La Liga to come back, and then they realize they fucked it up. Go back. You are relegated. You have to earn the respect once again. Because here's the thing, you are the big teams. Why? Because you won the Premier League, you won the Champions League. You are big teams because they are fans who are supporting you. Hopefully, and the good thing is, at least some players. Yeah, the surprising thing is, obviously right now players were not coming, but now at least players are also stepping up. I understand that it's very hard for them to step up and say anything, because even they are confused, right? Even they are confused what's going on, and if they say anything bad, it's gone for them. It's really, really gone for them. But Ander here said it, this is the game we love. It's a game for everyone. Nah, it's really, really sad. And I feel like now PSG, because of that, I feel like they are most probably not taking it. And Lucas Podolski, and the list goes on. Bruno is the latest big player from this one of those teams which have said it. Obviously, he uploaded a story on his Instagram. He said, you cannot buy dreams. And yeah, you cannot buy dreams of basically winning the Champions League. You cannot buy dreams of basically winning the World Cup. You cannot buy it from the money. So American owners and and Perez and all of the FSG board and everything, fuck you. Take your money and go fuck out of the European football, because that's a good thing. The reason why American football is shit, there's no relegation, and it's a shit sport anyways. But yeah, that's the reason, bro. That's the reason. So please, fuck you and go back. We have to bring back the control. 51% ownership for almost every club. That should be the rule. If that's not the rule, okay, but please just remove the owners with this kind of mentality. They have to consider football fans. And I feel like right now there's a lot of outrage. There's a lot of people who hate this thing. But I just feel that maybe, I really hope that I'm hopefully that doesn't happen, but I feel like maybe in future things will change. People will realize, oh, okay, it's the Armour versus United, we will watch it, man. I just don't want it, man. Please, just I really do hope that this outrage, this anger will always be there. So just make sure that this league is just a failure. It's a bad failure for these big clubs. It's just done. Please make sure that you just boycott it. And to be honest, maybe I will be wrong over here, but boycott this shit, man. I love my club, but I cannot support my club for this. Nah, I don't think so. This is the club that I love. Nah. It's the owners, it's the fucking owners, and Ed Woodward as well. Everything about United is wrong right now. Everything about United. We are the forefront of this league alongside fucking Paris. I just don't know. I don't know what to react to this, yo. So tell me your comments. What do you believe, whether this league will be success or not. And yeah, personally I feel like it's gonna be shit. I hope it will be shit, and I hope this doesn't happen, because this time is still there. There's still time. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Yeah, and the funny thing is, I feel like if there is no relegation and qualification for Champions League, what's the fun in the Premier League though? Man City is winning it. If there is no qualification, why Liverpool fans will be so excited? They will not be excited, right? United fans, why would be excited? Because we are second. We are qualified. Leicester, West Ham, they were fighting for Champions League. If they cannot qualify, what's the point? What's the point? The excitement for Premier League is gone. Relegation is not there. The excitement is gone. So here's the thing. Relegations and promotions are really important. Obviously, winning is really important as well. But these two things also keep the excitement. So I personally don't get it. How do you think this will actually happen? Hopefully it doesn't, bro. Hopefully it doesn't.